What's up, everyone, and welcome to my July 2019 video game pickups video. Now this month I got a whole slew of things, so we're going to start it off fresh, and I'm just going to throw this out there because it's going to tie into some of my other pickups. Spoiler alert, I picked up a TurboGrafx 16. Now if you guys saw the video I did when I picked this up as to why I picked it up, then you're going to see why I picked up TurboGrafx games, because I never had a TurboGrafx before, and I got a good price on it, and I think it's been kind of cool playing around with this thing this month. Now, with that being said, I picked up quite a few TurboGrafx games, about 5. I did have 6, but one still hasn't come in the mail. It kind of got lost in translation, so I'm going to save that for my August video because it'll eventually come in, hopefully. But some of the games I picked up for the TurboGrafx, one is Sidearms, which is like a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up game. It's kind of cool. It's kind of different. The other is Pac-Land, which this is like a platforming Pac-Man game that plays really weird because you use like the run button, which I would assume to be like an A or B button on a regular controller for Pac-Man to move, and then you have to use like the directional pad for him to jump. It's very awkward. It's fun, but it's weird. Now, another game I picked up for the TurboGrafx I picked up today, and that is Fantasy Zone. Now, Fantasy Zone is a classic arcade game that I've played bits and pieces of. I've seen it in Hyperdimension Neptunia, but I've never actually played the original, like, or at least the TurboGrafx version. Now, I'm looking forward to playing this, seeing what it's about, and I think it's going to be a cool game to play. Now, also, when it comes to TurboGrafx, I picked up a game called JJ and Jeff. Now, I've seen gameplay footage of this. It's apparently based off like a Japanese, I think it was like a sketch or sitcom comedy type show, and they changed the characters for the American market. It's okay from what I've heard. I haven't played it yet, but I'm looking forward to. And then my last TurboGrafx game I picked up this month is, to my knowledge, one of the classics for TurboGrafx is Keith Courage in Alpha Zones. Now, I think this is like an action platforming game. I haven't played this one either yet, so I can't really give out many details. And also the case is kind of broken, but that's, you know, kind of expected for old games like this. But the hue card itself seems to be in perfect condition. It's kind of cool to see hue cards because they don't seem to get dirty, at least the ones I've seen in public. Like, they don't seem to have damage to them. Now, I mentioned Hyperdimension Neptunia before, and I picked up a lone PS3 game this month, and that was Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory. Now, I've played the first one. You guys can probably see the limited edition collector set. I have it back there. I bought the second one, haven't gotten to playing it yet, but then I figured I'd pick up the third, and I also have the fifth. So I figured I liked the first one. I haven't gotten much into the series aside from knowing it's a parody of the video game industry, and to me that's always intrigued me. So I look forward to throwing this in sooner than later and playing through it. Now, I also picked up quite a few PS2 games. Okay, I picked up 3 PS2 games. So it's funny how much I've changed, saying I never really had a reason to want to collect for the PlayStation 2. But then playing Persona happened, and that kind of goes in to the first game I'm going to show you guys. I picked up Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. Now, I've heard great things about this game. There's a second one that I'm going to eventually pick up. I was able to get this game new in shrink wrap for like $15 off Amazon, and it's a Shin Megami Tensei game, and I'm looking forward to playing it. My friends have raved about it. But sticking on the JRPG train, which I'm probably going to be busy with for a while, I picked up Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Now, the only other Star Ocean game I've played is the most recent one on the PlayStation 4, even though I know they go back to the PS1 and I think the Super Nintendo, but I've yet to play any of those. This game is a 2-disc game to my knowledge, and I like the fact that it kind of came in like its own limited edition kind of cardboard case. So that's cool. And then the other game I picked up for the PlayStation 2 is Suikoden 3. You guys probably recently saw my review of Suikoden 1. I loved that game. I want to get my hands on 2, but I figure for then, let me get 3. Let me see how it is. I've heard this game is so-so. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm looking forward to playing this one. I think it's going to be cool. Overall, big JRPG fan. But let's get more into my modern games now, because I know you guys are probably wondering about those. Now, earlier this month, GameStop had a huge sale going on a bunch of games. It was like their summertime game sale. So I picked up a few games. First off, we'll go with this one. I picked up the Switch port, Tales of Vesperia. I have this game for the 360. I love the Tales of series. It's probably my favorite RPG series. And I wasn't really looking forward to buying the remake. I didn't think I was gonna unless it hit a good price point. And I know if you guys see the tag, it says $49.99. This was on sale for like $30 on Switch. So I figured, let me finally get this. I loved this game so much on the Xbox 360. It was one of the reasons I started cherishing my 360 more once I got my hands on this. Now, the other Switch game I picked up was The World Ends With You Final Mix. Now, this game, I never played the original version for the DS. But this released on the Switch for like $60, and I just wasn't paying that. Now, during the summer game sale, this was on clearance at GameStop for $20. So that's a $40 basically discount. So I was like, you know what? We're going to grab this. It's new, still in shrink wrap. Never played it. I've heard it's great, though. Let me know what you think. And then I picked up 3 PlayStation 4 games. Now, the first one was a game I was planning on picking up for a long, long time once the Kickstarter was announced, and that's Bloodstained and Ritual of the Night. Now, I was a big fan of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and knowing that this is the spiritual successor, I had to get it. I've seen video reviews on it. I've heard nothing but great things, so I look forward to playing this soon enough. And I picked up the PS4 version. I was thinking of picking up the Switch version. However, I know on launch, the Switch version isn't primarily the best version of the game. So I said, let me go with PS4. And plus, Symphony of the Night was a PS1 game. It only feels right to me. Now, also, I picked up Fallout 76. Now, I, offhand, didn't need this game. I didn't feel like I ever needed this game. But Amazon recently was running a promotion where if you bought this game, they would give you $15 Amazon credit. And I was like, all right, cool. And the game itself was only $15. So pretty much it was like getting the game for free. I know I'm going to be buying stuff off Amazon in the future. So it made sense at the time. I do see that this is it's an internet connection and PlayStation Plus required to play, which is interesting. But I've heard Bethesda's kind of fixed this game a little bit since it released kind of broken. I don't know when I'm going to get to this, but I know I will. And then the last game I picked up is Judgment for the PlayStation 4. Now, Judgment takes place in the Yakuza universe, but you're basically a detective trying to solve crime. So it's almost, to my understanding, like a Yakuza mixed with an LA Noire, which is fine. And I'm a big fan of Yakuza. I love LA Noire, and I love mystery. So the reason I picked this game up is ever since E3, I thought this game looked really, really cool. And for some strange reason, 3 days after this game launched, multiple outlets were having it for $39.99 versus the $60 it was originally listed at. And I figured, hey, $40, game's 2 days old. Is it bad or something, you know? And then I looked at reviews and it got decent review scores. So I really don't know why this game was marked down that quickly. But I'm not complaining, so I picked that up. And that's pretty much my game pickups for the month of July. Let's recap a little bit. Picked up the TurboGrafx 16. Picked up Judgment. Picked up Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Fallout 76. Suikoden 3. Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Digital Devil Saga. Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory. Keith Courage and Alpha Zone. JJ and Jeff. Fantasy Zone. Sidearms, Pac-Land, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, and The World Ends With You. So, in itself, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games picked up in the month of July and a brand new console. So, do I think August is going to be a big buying month? I don't offhand. I got one game pre-ordered, and I'm still waiting for that other TurboGrafx game to come in, which is one I'm kind of looking forward to for like weird reasons, but that's besides the point. So that's my new pickup video for you guys for July 2019. 14 games, new system. Let the games go on. I'm going to wrap this one up with you guys. I'm going to probably start playing Persona 3 because I'm stuck and need to level up and need to beat the boss on the 135th floor of Tartarus. If anyone, guys, got any type of suggestions for me, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching the video, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, I'll catch you later. See you, bye.